Hi everyone, how are you all doing today? I hope that you're doing fine. Today we'll be having possessive nouns, and I'll just share my screen. Okay, so first off, you log in using the aplustudent.com, and then you move on here, click on your name, go to language art, and then grade 5. I'm, s- I'm so sorry, everyone. I had an issue with sharing my screen, and right now, I guess that you all can see it. So, like I said, you log in using the aplusstudent.com, you click on your name, go to language add, and scroll down to the chapter that you'll be having. So, we'll be having possessive nouns. So, this is possessive nouns. Thank you so much, D. Pali. Okay, so since we will be having possessive noun, we'll just go through what possessive noun is and just have a deeper knowledge about possessive noun. First of all, you need to note that a possessive noun shows who or what owns something or has something. Possessive noun shows you who owns something or has something. So it shows ownership, okay? So when we say possessive, you know that it has to do with ownership. You having something, it belonging to you, not anyone else's but yours. So that's what the possessive noun shows us. Um, when a noun is singular, add an apostrophe and s to form the singular possessive noun. So under the possessive nouns, we have also the singular possessive, the singular possessive, and also plural possessive. Okay, so when we say plural, singular, sorry, you know that singular belongs to just one person, or it means just one person, one, and then plural means more than one, right? Okay, so that's it. Take note, singular possessive and plural possessive. Plural is just more than one, and then the singular is just one. Now, when a noun is singular, then add an apostrophe. So when we say apostrophe, this is what we mean by the apostrophe. Up here, this is the apostrophe. So you'll be adding an apostrophe and also an s to form the plural possessive noun. Okay, so for example, we have Matt. Matt is just one person. Hi, everyone on the chat. And also, we have the bird here. Okay, so it shows that it is just one. So we have Matt and we have the bird. Okay, so it didn't say birds or anything, just one bird. Okay, now if you want to make this singular possessive, you would have to say Matt's dash, the birds dash. Okay, so you would add the apostrophe and the s to make it a singular possessive, to make it an ownership, to make it really certain that it belongs to this person. Okay, so you need to add an ownership to it, and if you put a apostrophe and the s, it makes it and ownership. It makes it just for that person. Okay? So take notes. Once it is singular, you have to add the apostrophe and then the s to form the singular possessive. And the possessive noun just shows that you own something. So it's showing ownership. This belongs to me. That's what the possessive noun shows. Now we have Matt as the singular and Matt's glove. Okay? To show that this glove really belongs to Matt, you have to put the apostrophe and the S. So it becomes Matt's glove. And also you have the bird. Now it's didn't say the birds, just the bird. So one bird, okay? The bird's wings. So it's still talking about one bird, okay? But then it's just that particular bird's wing. So we have mats, glows, and the birds. wings. Okay? So these all now became singular possessive noun. It became just one person owning that, okay? Matt is just an individual, one. And Matt's glove, and then the birds, it's just one bird, not two birds, okay? So that's what this singular possessive shows us. Moving on now to the plural possessive. So when a noun is plural and ends in s, you just add an apostrophe to form the plural possessive. So when a noun is plural, like I have said when we started, I said that the plural talks about more than one thing. So, of course, if something is in plural form, it usually comes with s because it's trying to show you that, oh, it's not only one, it's more than one. Okay? So, it's not gonna come like the singular that just has the bird or mat. Okay? So, it's gonna come in multiples to show you that it's not just one. Just like here, we have the boys. Now it comes with S because it is more than one boy there. The boys. Okay? It's not just boy. If it's boy, then it's singular, but it says the boys. So the boys means plural. Maybe two boys, three boys, four boys, and above. And also, we have the schools, right? So the schools. So it didn't just say the school, it says the schools. Now with S, meaning that it is more than one school, more than one boy. Now if you need to make this to plural possessive, it already has an S. So all you need to do is just add an apostrophe after the S, like this. That's what you do. You put the apostrophe after the S. Okay? If you put in the apostrophe inside, that is singular possessive. But if you put it outside, that is plural possessive. Okay? So, the boys, the boys' camp, the school's theme. So, let's get this clear, okay? For the singular, it is like this, okay? And then for the plural, it is like this. So, note the difference. Okay, note the difference. For the singular, the apostrophe is inside and the s is outside, but for the plural, the apostrophe is out and the s is inside. Okay, so this is how you differentiate the plural possessive from the singular possessive. Now, when a noun is plural and does not end in s, add an apostrophe and s. So we know that there are some irregular nouns that, okay, they do not come with s even though they're in plural form. Okay, we have the irregular nouns and they do not come with the s. This is on their own. They're special. Just like the children, okay? The children. Now, the children means more than one, right? But if you say child, child is just one. So, children and child. So it comes with without s to show that it is plural, but they have their own pattern and you have to follow the pattern. So we have person, for example. Okay, I'm just gonna write down the examples here. We have child, children. We have person. When we say person, we mean just one person. And then the plural is people. And we also have thief, right? And we have thieves. We also have okay, let's just leave this. Okay, last one, babies. Okay, so yeah. Now, these are all of them, right? So, we'll be using the children and also the mice. So, remember we have mouse and we have mice. The children's toy. So, whenever you have a plural that doesn't end with S, you have to put the apostrophe and the S. Okay? You have to put the apostrophe and the S to make it a plural possessive. All right? So just like this, we will say like this. Okay? So if we do it like this, it becomes plural possessive. They are already plurals, but they are plurals that do not end with S. So this is what you do to plurals which do not end with S. Okay? So that's basically it for the possessive noun, singular, plural possessive, and this one as well. So let's look at some examples. Let's have some examples. I'll just write some here. If you have an example, also you can share on the chat. Okay. So we have this one, the girls' room. Okay. Now, what is the girls' room? Is this singular possessive or plural possessive? So it is plural possessive because it already came with the S. Okay? So it is plural possessive. And we have the men's clothes. Now, what is this? This is the one that I just gave an example here. Also, to form with plural. So, plurals that come without S, the men's clothes, it's still plural possessive. Okay. And let's get one more for singular. Okay, so John's car. So John is just one person. And if you put the apostrophe and the S, it becomes what? Singular possessive because it belongs to just John and you've added the apostrophe and the S. So that is it. These are our examples. So moving forward, we will just examples. Okay, so what is the underlying word? The anchor's weight kept the ship from floating away. So it says the anchor's weight kept the ship from floating away. So what would be this one? Anchor. Anchor means singular, just one person. Okay? And once you put the apostrophe and the S, it becomes singular possessive now. Okay? So yeah, this becomes a singular possessive noun. And then what is the underlying word here? Our parents insisted that we never talk to strangers. Oh yeah, that's all. It's okay. It's fine. Our parents insisted that we never talk to strangers. Strangers here now has an S. And that just shows that it is plural. Okay? So this is a plural noun. Strangers. Strangers, it's plural now. Now look at the underlined word. It was a mystery when all the sheriff's badges disappeared. Now, it came with S. This is a plural, okay? Sheriffs, because it's not just one person. It's more than one sheriffs. So there's an apostrophe after S, which means it's going to be what? The plural possessive. Okay? Remember that if you have the comma inside before the S, it is singular. But if you do have it outside, then it is plural possessive. Okay, do you have any question, everyone? Is there any question? You can leave it on the chat. Do you have a question before we proceed? Leave the message on the chat. Just yes or no, it's okay. And then we can go on. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. So if you all have no questions, then we can just move on. We also have the same examples here. Okay. Which is the underlined word? Okay, thank you for your answer. Okay, no question from you. Now, those professors' classes are the most popular. Professors. So now the professors came with S, okay? So it shows that it's not just one professor, but so many other professors, okay? And the apostrophe would come after the S, of course, because it's in plural already. The professors is already in plural. So the apostrophe just comes after the S. Now let's move on to your test. Please let's have an interactive class. If you do know the answer, you can just drop it on the chat. And then, yeah, we can continue. So drop your answers on the chat if you know the answer. So, yeah, let's start now. What is the underlined word? Our parents insisted that we never talk to strangers. Now, strangers here, is it a plural possessive noun or a plural noun? If you have an answer or if you know this, yeah, thank you, Pastel. Okay, thank you for your answer. Yeah, plural noun. Good job, everyone. Okay. The government has made many improvements to the schools. The government has made many improvements to the schools. So, improvement here, is it a plural noun or a singular possessive noun? A plural noun again, okay? The earthquake's effects were felt for miles. The earthquake's effects were felt for miles. Now, is it singular possessive or plural? Okay, so we have singular possessive. Okay, guys, thank you for your answers. The old newspaper should go in the recycling bin. Newspapers, plural possessive or plural noun? Plural now, okay? Newspapers. The anchor's weight kept the ship from floating away. What's our answer here? Okay. A singular possessive. Okay. Okay, so before we move on, can you all make a sentence with either the singular possessive or the plural possessive? Can you leave your sentences on the chat so that I'm certain that you all understand this? So before moving on with our test, can you make a sentence, each of you, on the chat box, either with a singular possessive or plural possessive? So let's see, send in your sentences on the chat. Please cooperate so that I'm certain that we all understand this. Everybody, your sentence. I'm as well gonna write my on the chat, on the screen rather, and then you can send in yours. This is the professor's card. Okay, we have our first sentence, which says, "Thank you. This is the professor's card." And this is what? Singular possessive. And the rest of you can send in yours. We have the first one, which is, "This is the professor's card." So more examples. Think, and then send in your answers. I'm gonna give one with plural possessive. Let's say the windows the windows glass was broken. So this is plural, okay? Because the windows already came with s, okay? It shows that it's what more than one window. It's in plural. So I'm just gonna put the apostrophe after the s. So the windows glass was broken. Jack is playing soccer. Angela, can you correct your sentence also? It's either your sentence is in plural or singular possessive. So, in your sentence, Angela, I need to see an apostrophe and S. Okay? Harry's books are really heavy. Okay. Harry's. Okay, good. This example was singular. Harry's books are really heavy. Harry's meaning it's just one person, singular, right? Then send me some more examples. More examples, everyone. Before we continue on to the test, like we were doing. Okay. Okay, let's see if you guys. My children are crying. My children are crying is neither singular possessive or plural possessive. Okay, but we can say um the children's toy. Okay, you can say the children's toy or the children's basket. Okay, so my children are crying. No, it's not a singular possessive or plural possessive. So more examples so that we can correct ourselves just like this. My favorite anime is Naruto. Okay, that sentence is not a plural possessive or singular possessive. That's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, let's have two more sentences, everyone, before we continue the test. Two more sentences. Let's make it five first, and then we can continue. These girls are laughing. These girls are laughing. Okay, so let me explain to you this one. Noli, right? When we talk about possessive, we talk about owning something. Your sentences are great, but it's not showing ownership. Your sentence needs to show ownership, like someone owns something. Okay, so these sentences you're making are just normal sentences, okay, but it doesn't show that, oh, this belongs to me. So you have to make sure that your sentence shows ownership, you owning something. So that's what possessive nouns are for. It needs to be shown. No, 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 it's okay, it's fine. You just need to understand it, okay? So you have to give me a sentence that shows ownership. Give me a sentence with ownership. So, two more sentences, everyone, before we continue. Two more sentences showing ownership, because when it shows ownership, then it means it's possessive. Okay, that is Kyla's basketball. Yeah, this is showing ownership. That is Kyla's basketball. Okay, good job. Ownership, that means it belongs to Skylar's, right? It's just one person. It belongs to him or her. Okay? And one more, then we continue with our test. One more, everyone. One more. She's performing her dance. Some of the students' books are enormous. So she is performing her dance. So she is, okay? So she is can be you, it can be me, okay? So she is. So I'm gonna use your name to make this sentence. To be more specific, I will use your name. So here, Alvin eats a lot of Big Macs. That is so big then. Harmony's notebook is really organized. So I'll just correct a few sentences that you all have made. Okay. So not only is dance, then we also have some of the student books are enormous good. Okay, that was okay. Alvin eats a lot of Big Macs. So let's correct Angela's sentence also. Beautiful. So Nonoli's dance was beautiful. Are you going to the student dance? Then Alvin eats a lot of Big Macs. Okay? We can change it to Alvin's Macs are huge. This makes it singular, okay? Possessive. Then Harmony's notebook is really organized. Good. Then are you going to the students' dance? Okay, students' dance. Okay, everyone, thank you for your contributions. Just let me know on the chat box if you have any. Wasn't the choir's performance beautiful? Good job. So let me know on the chat if you have any question, okay? With what we're doing so far. If you have any question, just feel free to ask me. So moving on to this one. Mrs. Hickman was grateful for the guests' good manners. What's this one? Plural noun or singular possessive? Welcome. Welcome. So yeah, plural noun or singular possessive? Here, a singular possessive. Good job. We have enough paddles for everyone to kayak. Good. We have enough paddles for everyone to kayak. Plural possessive now or plural now? Paddles. Paddles. So is it the first or second? Okay, second, plural now. It was a mystery when all the sheriff's badges disappeared. Plural possessive or plural noun? Plural possessive or plural noun? So let's see. What's your answers? A, okay. Plural, good. No, possessive, it's okay. Hundreds of acorns fall from the tree in my backyard. Hundreds of acorns fall from the tree in my backyard. So what's it? Plural or plural possessive? So what's this? Acorns. Let's see. Your answer is plural. Good. Okay, so we've gotten to the 10th page. Let's answer this last one. In the movie, the little boy found a wizard's word. Is it singular possessive or a plural noun? What do we say for this one? A wizard's wand. So, Singular or plural? Singular possessive now. Okay. So everyone, that's it basically for the singular possessive, plural possessive, and the plurals. Okay. I do hope that you can finish up the test. You have 10 more questions. So if you've not completed this before, then you can complete this. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh yeah, it reminds me of Harry Potter. This sentence. True. So let me know on the chat. Do you have any other questions from this? Any questions, or do you need clarification on anything? Any questions? Yes or no, actually, then we can see. Do you have any question? No, I don't. Okay, you're welcome. The others should leave a message, okay? You all should leave a message. Let's be certain there's no questions before we end. Let's be sure, okay, guys? A plus, how did you start? A plus, how did you start? I don't understand your question. Can you clarify that? And the rest of you, just yes or no if you have a question or if you don't before we end today. Okay? Okay, no questions. Okay, guys. Yeah. I do hope that you can complete this lesson and then see you all next time. Bye, everyone.